Hey guys, it's Dynamo. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing pretty well. I've been pretty busy recently with school and swim team and personal life stuff, crap like that. But if any of you pay attention to college football, I was at the Iowa State game on Friday, so that was pretty sweet. And I finally have enough time to kind of narrate a battle and upload it. And it's a 4th gen battle I've had from a while ago. And as far as 5th gen is concerned, I've got some good news, I've got some bad news. The good news is I've almost bred Venomosu placement so I can start battling in RU again. The bad news is my Wi-Fi has kind of started sucking, which is inhibiting both 5th gen and getting more 4th gen Inu matches. But that's long enough introduction. This is a pretty good battle if I remember right, and I forget who it's against. It's like their game name's like Moi or something. I don't know. But I guess that's not too important because it was a long time ago. But here we're gonna start the battle, and I'm challenged by Vaughn. Vaughn's gonna lead with the draft rig. I didn't know anyone else used draft rig, but I'm gonna go for a U-turn. Feeling pretty safe here that it'll do lots of damage to draft rig, and he'll probably want to switch out so I can get some nice switch advantage into something good. He brings in Rye, Horn, Dawn, something in here. Rye Dawn, I believe. So I go to Sandslash, so I figure I can take his hits, I can hit back with stabs for effective stuff, and if he wants to put up rocks, I can spin them. So I just go for an Earthquake here, because Rhydon's actually kind of a threat to things that aren't my Sandslash. So, on the off chance he wants to stay in, or if he just wants to switch out and have something eat an Earthquake, I just thought I'd, throw an Earthquake up there and see how it goes. He goes for an Earthquake of his own, and it nearly, takes me out in one shot, which makes me highly suspect that he is choice banded, because you just can't do that much to Sandslash with physical hits otherwise, especially if they're neutral. So, I go ahead and set up my rocks for some reason other than killing him. And I let Sandslash die, which is a bad idea. I go into Typhlosion because Typhlosion's good at revenge killing crap, and he has lots of special attack power and stuff. So I kill him with an Eruption, which I was very glad that killed it. It would have sucked. I'm gonna go into Pidgeot here, expecting a Leech Seed actually, so I could U-turn off and get the Leech Seed out of there. But he actually goes for an Earth Power, so it works out even better. Now I'm trying to get into Draft Rig here because I feel like Draft Rig can set up on him, so I go for a Brave Bird, expecting a Leech Seed again, but he goes for a Toxic this time, which misses, which is pretty good. I think I go for a U-turn here, expecting, I don't know what I'm expecting. I'm expecting him to recover, that's what I'm doing. So I predict him to use Recover, so I go to U-turn to try and get into Draft Rig and set up all over his face. But he goes for Confuse Ray, which is going to be as annoying as crap, because my luck doesn't turn out to be too good with this stuff. So he gets some leftovers, and apparently, I don't know what on earth he's running on this stuff. I think we see the whole set later, but I hurt myself in Confusion. So now he sets up Stealth Rocks after I let Sandslash die, which is always a very bad side for my team. I believe I have 3 Stealth Rock Reek Pokemon on this team, and with no spinner, it just doesn't work out very well. So I finally get the Substitute up here, which is going to be great, because he can't really hurt it. So he goes for the Toxic, and that fails. And this is good. I figure with some Calm Minds, Earth Power is not going to do that much. So he goes into Floatzel here, which, shouldn't be that much of a problem, except for I hurt myself in Confusion, which is just crappy crap, so I don't get a Calm Mind. Then he Aqua Jets, takes out my sub. So I can't, I don't know, there's probably an Agility there and Baton Pass or something, but I hurt myself again, which just takes me up to nowhere. I got maximum turns of Confusion and I hurt myself in 3 of them, so I'm like, you know what, he's going to use a Water move, I'm going to switch into Lapras, get the Stealth Rock damage back off since, I let Sandslash die, and I'm going to get all my health back, it's all going to be good, except for he goes for a Pursuit. Oh, he's got Life Orb too. So now, Draft Rig dies, and Lapras doesn't get healed. And after all that crap with Confusion, I just get, ticked off at this point. So, I expect him to have a Brick Break here, but I'm not too afraid of that because I'm Lapras. Low Kick is a little more dangerous because Lapras is kind of fat. But Life Orb Low Kick from Floatzel is just not going to be enough, even after Stealth Rock. So get out of here, Floatzel. You can't mess with Lapras. Lapras, of course, has Thunderbolt, and he gets a crit and takes care of that pest. So now that that guy's out of the way, I got 104 HP left on Lapras, which is good. I should be able to take hits from something, but I believe he has an Energy Ball here on his draft rig, so Lapras is unfortunately going to go down after doing his job of countering water-type stuff that may be a pain. So I'm going to go into Ampharos here because Special Wall is good to have against draft rig, and I can hit him with Signal Beams. So I found that's been one of the greatest parts about Ampharos in the lower tiers is a lot of things I switch them into are Psychic because that's what uses special type attacks. I might have mentioned this in another video, but it's still true. I need to get me a 5th gen Ampharos with some Cotton Guard action because Ampharos' special bulk is pretty darn good. He goes for a Psychic here. It does about like a 1/4 of my health, which is actually more than I was figuring, but you know, draft rig's special attack's not that bad. So he goes for another Psychic since I got paralyzed and couldn't kill him. This time though, I'm going to take him out, and that's good. That's another one of his Pokemon down, and I'm paralyzed, which, you know, slow as crap. Anyway, these annoying paralysis are getting annoying though. So he has to go into this guy because he, I don't know, predicts a switch or something because I'm weak to Earth Power, but I'm not afraid of no Earth Power. He's going for some Parafusion here, but it doesn't work out this time as I get a Signal Beam on him. Unfortunately, he's bulky as crap, and I got no special attack investment, so it doesn't kill him even from that low health. But he's letting me get some more lefties. I'm back into green. So he goes for the Earth Power here, but that's not stab, and that's not gonna hurt me enough as he wants. So it does about 100 damage. I get out of confusion, so I had much better luck with confusion on Ampharos than draft rig. So I take him down with the Signal Beam. I could have gone for Focus Blast, but I didn't feel like the missing would be good. I mean, obviously on the second one, there's no reason to, but he's got 2 full health Pokemon left. And he's got his own Ampharos, which is going to be a problem because Ampharos hurts Ampharos in like no way, shape, or form. So I'm going to go for a Focus Blast to try and get some special defense drops so Typhlosion can come in and take him out. Because Ampharos' special bulk is pretty darn good. He goes for a Discharge and sees that it's not really hurting me that much. And so he goes for a Hidden Power. I'm guessing it's Ice. And so since we're both bulky as crap, we're just, you know, hurting each other very small amounts. Here, I get the paralysis with Discharge on the first try, which is nice because it does about as much as like Leftovers. So he's gonna go for another Hidden Power here, but it's not gonna kill me because I'm max Special D Ampharos, so even from like 50 something HP. And man, the video quality here is pretty stinking awful. But I do hit this Focus Blast, and I was kind of hoping I'd get some paralysis in here because as much damage I can get on this thing with my Ampharos is gonna be good. I like living at 7 there. He's gonna go for a Heal Bell here. I was hoping this would give me enough Leftovers recovery to survive another attack and just Focus Blast the crap out of it, because unfortunately I'm not getting a special defense drop here. I do bring him down to about half, which is pretty good considering it was a full health Ampharos versus a 100 HP Ampharos when we started. So he's going for some Hidden Power Ices, and unfortunately it is enough to take me out. And he's gonna get Leftovers to point he's green, and I don't have a full power Eruption, and knowing how specially bulky Ampharos can be if invested, and seeing Leftovers and Discharge, I suspect perhaps some investment. I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice Pidgeot on the hopes that Typhlosion can then, after the Brave Bird damage, take out Ampharos, and then it's one-on-one Typhlosion versus whatever he has last. And that's usually a good matchup for Typhlosion. Typhlosion one-on-one handles about like 90% of NU, so I decide Pidgeot, even though he was at full health before the Stealth Rocks, I need some extra damage here. So the only 75% power Eruption is enough to take out Ampharos from that range. Now I just have to see what his last guy is. Scuba Steve sounds like a water type. It is Seadra, who I think to myself, there's only one dragon type in first gen, and it's not Seadra, so he's pure water. That lets me go for the Solar Beam here, and I'm not thinking Seedr's going to be able to take this, because let's face it, it's not a fully evolved Pokemon, and it's a super effective attack from Typhlosion. And what do you know? It finished him off. That's the game. That's it. Solar Beam Typhlosion is one of my favorite sets of all time. So, good game, random opponent, and I will see you all whenever I get another video up.